Well, this is a video I didn't think I'd be making, but I guess it happens to a lot of vloggers. Vloggers? Let's find out. This is a video I wasn't planning on making, but due to technical difficulties and having to go out and buy bits and pieces, etc., I thought that I would have lost all my film footage. But as it happens, over the course of the last day or so, slowly some of that footage and all the rest of it, the contacts and so on, are all slowly returning, which is good. Bear with us as I try and get this footage up and running again. It was something I wasn't planning on having to do is do this video. So I guess it happens to virtually every vlogger. They lose footage and various bits and pieces. But some of our equipment failed, and so I had to go out and buy some new equipment. That being said, we will hopefully be back to normal, probably in the next week or two. Everything will be back to normal. Now, the thing I can mention at the moment is, I remember in the last video we took, I showed you a photo of the front of the Kombi as it was when I got it, and as it is up until now. And that was that there were 7 changes that were made to the Kombi. And some of you said that you got up to 5 but couldn't get to 7, and I've got to admit that a couple of them are very, very hard to spot unless you really zoomed in and had a look. So anyway, we'll start with the 7 differences. Starting with the front of the Kombi, the first thing you would have noticed was that the number plate, now it is in the middle. So that's the first thing. Second thing was that the wheel cover is different. I don't know anything about the original wheel cover. We never got it. But we've got our own now, and so that was different. So that was number 2. Number 3, I'm trying to go off the top of my head here. Number 3 was the vent above the wheel cover was painted in the honey brown colour, which is the original colour of the Kombi. And the second photo, which is the current one, it is actually painted white. So that was it. So we've got the number plate, the wheel cover, the vent. Next one, now this one probably was a little bit harder to spot. If you didn't zoom in, you wouldn't have picked it up. But the dash originally was black, and if you look through the window, you can actually see it's white. So that's the dash. Next one is the sun visor. On the original one, we don't now have that. So that's number 5. Number 6 is the roof rack, not shown on the first one, shown on the second one. Number 7 was I think it was to do with the wheels. I think in the original one, the flappers are not on, and the second one, the flappers were on. So, but anyway, those are the 7 changes. How well did you do? Let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your thoughts. So this is just a short little video to explain what's going on. Something that was totally unplanned. It was just a technical hiccup, which we are still sorting out. and but most of it is returning as we speak to normal. As I say, in the next video or videos after that, you'll see that everything is back to normal, as normal can be. So that is it. We'll be back looking at some more car shows. The Kombi, now it's not here again. So we'll have a look at that and find out why it's not here. And I think you're going to find it something rather big. So that being said, I'll see you next week in a couple of weeks. Next week or a couple of weeks, depending on how the technical side of things go. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So if you want to see more, I know various YouTubers have mentioned this in recent times, and what they're saying is correct. If you want to help out the people who make these videos and support them, and it doesn't cost you anything, it's just there for your enjoyment. So if you enjoy it, click on that subscribe button and click the bell. That helps. There's several things you can do, and they don't cost you anything. Subscribe, click the bell, which will mean that you'll get notifications every time a video does go up. On top of that, put a comment in, because every time you comment, it helps our videos get picked up by YouTube, and then I'll show them a bit more. What else is there? So you can subscribe, click the bell, make a comment, and if you like, you can share it if you think it's worth sharing. We'd really appreciate that. I certainly would, because we're getting over nearly now 60,000 views, and it's certainly not reflected in the subscription. People are watching and continuing to watch, but not subscribing. And as I say, it doesn't cost you anything. And there's no comeback on you. No one knows what's going on. Also, I want to make a correction on my last video, the one where we were camping in Miranda. There was actually three of us. There was myself, there was William, who had that lovely black van there was Gary, and a guy I referred to as Matt. Now, not only at the beginning of the video did I get their van swapped round, so I was referring to a van as Matt, which would actually belong to Gary, and another one which I said was Gary's, which I thought was Matt's. And here's the stupid part about this: I don't even know where I got Matt from. It was actually Tim. So the one I referred to in the last video, where it says I've actually got it correct, it's still not correct because I called him Matt. His name was actually Tim. Anyway, finally got that sorted. So, Matt is Tim. And there was Gary, and there was William, and then there was myself. So, that's all settled. I've now corrected that video. Let's hope there's no more things like this. Otherwise, I'm going to have to book myself in somewhere. Okay, well, that's it from me. And we'll catch you, as I say, in a couple of weeks' time. Definitely, for sure. And you have a good time in the meantime. Safe travel, safe camping, and all that sort of thing. Cheerio for now. Bye-bye. And now I can't do any recording because Nicola's given Pearl a new toy. Can you hear it? I'll just show you. So that's what I'm going to hear day in, day out, that noise. And that evil laugh was Nicola in the background, tormenting me with these toys. And why are you giving me that look? Oh, yes.